Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, so show my stash, try on new makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you can tell from the title of the video, there were so many indie eyeshadow palette launches in the past 2 weeks and I wanted them all and I purchased only one. And that was the Odens Eye and Morgan Turner collaboration. I'm waiting for it to come in, but in the meantime, I wanted to pick up a palette from one of the brands that had launches this past 2 weeks. Artitude Cosmetics, Blend Bunny, Unearthly, Clarity Cosmetics, so many amazing, beautiful palettes, but I already have so many amazing, beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to pick one for my collection and I'm going to create an eye look. We're going to use what we got because I skipped all of the indie eyeshadow palette launches. If you want to see what palette and what eye look I create, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, hair is pulled back. Let me tell you what I have on my face. I did film a video before this, so that's why it pretty much looks like my makeup is done. I went into the Dr. Jart BB Cream by Terry Concealer, Isamaya Contour, and the Rare Beauty Contour. I just went ahead and used both. And then the Westman Atelier Liquid Bronzer, Chanel Lip and Cheek for blush, powdered with the Dolce & Gabbana for my under eyes, and the RMS for the rest of my face. What's a Beauty Baked Bronzer, new YSL blush, Nude Lavalier, I think is the name, Dior Glow Face Palette. I'm pretty sure this is sold out. It was limited edition. It's no longer at Sephora and it's no longer at Dior. So if you can find it at other retailers like Nordstrom, Macy's, Saks Fifth, maybe, but pretty much it's sold out. Eyebrows, I went in to Melt Cosmetics Brow Pencil, Makeup by Mario Brow Gel. Lips, I have on Wayne Goss Lip Liner in Nude Medium or Medium Nude, and Ilia Multi-Stick in At Last. And I think, oh, and I primed my eyes with the Alamar Cosmetics Eye Primer. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the Don't Be Jelly from Unearthly Cosmetics. I feel like I only used this once or twice on my channel, which is not enough. And it's such a beautiful palette. Definitely not a typical color story that I would go for. The tones are very, very beautiful in this palette. Maybe I did create a couple eye looks with this palette. I don't remember. Anyways, it's been a minute. I want to play with this, so this is what we're using for today's eye look. This is the palette I'm picking up instead of buying a new one. Okay, so what am I going to start with? All right, so I think I'll start with this Sigma E25. I'm kind of looking at this corner over here. If I want to deepen it up a tiny bit, I'll use this one. But let's start with this pretty purple here, Sea Star. Unearthly recently launched a Valentine's palette. It looks beautiful, but I honestly don't need it. It was a 9-pan eyeshadow palette, I think. The tones look beautiful, but honestly, I have other Unearthly palettes that I'm just neglecting. And Artitude Cosmetics also launched a very beautiful palette. I feel like it looks like the Urban Neutrals that I recently purchased. Yes, a little bit different, maybe a little bit more rosy, not as cool toned, but I just felt like it looked very similar. So I decided to skip, and then also shipping does take a tiny bit of time from Artitude because they do come, is it from the UK? I think so. Cosmic Brushes also just launched a new palette. I haven't tried the brand. I want to. That's another brand that it is from the UK. Blend Bunny just launched their Beauty Below and it looks beautiful, but gosh, it's such a huge eyeshadow palette that I don't need. Clarity just launched a very neutral palette. Again, another one that's pretty big and I don't need. Did Bella Beauty Bar launch something? No. Also, Wicked Widow Beauty is coming out with their Psycho collab. I don't know when. The brand has been a tiny bit quiet, so maybe something's going on behind the scenes that we don't know. So I hope everything is well. But yeah, I decided to only purchase the Odens Eye to support Morgan and kind of sit back and just let the itch of buying a new palette go away. Okay, now I'm gonna jump into Seafoam. That's a beautiful purple, but I do feel like it takes a tiny bit to kind of get the pigment down and for it not to look patchy, but I don't mind doing the extra work. It's a beautiful tone. I'm just gonna use this on the edges. I'm dipping in very lightly because purple and blue, they can mix and create a different color, so I'm trying to tread softly. I would love to know if any of the new launches you picked up or if you decided to skip. I kind of feel like we're all a little bit worn out from the shopping. It might just be, I don't know, some sort of shopping blues, but not too much has intrigued me. I don't feel like I have purchased too many launches in 2025. February is about to be done, so yeah, I don't know. You tell me what launches you're interested in. Okay, and I think I'm gonna jump into these two. We'll start with this one and then this will be in the inner corner. So Jellyfish is that purpley one. I did put NYX glitter glue down. Okay, now with my index, that other one is Brine. Oh, I might have picked up too much. Maybe that one should have gone first. Okay, I actually do want a little more depth in the outer corner. So I am gonna jump into the dark plummy purple Sea Urchin. This is an Artitude Cosmetics brush. It's just like a small, flat, fluffy brush. And I'm gonna add that in the outer corner. Not too much, just a tiny bit. And I'm mostly tapping. Let's do a tiny bit on the lower lash line. Just a tiny bit. If I feel I need to add more of that purple, I will. Okay, let's see how I made a difference. Okay, this is what it's looking like. And I'm gonna jump in to the Blend Bunny Longing palette because I don't want to use a shimmer in my inner corner, and I always pick up the Machina palette for their white. This one has a lot of good pastel tones. So I'm looking, I think I'm gonna do this one here, Dear Diary. It's like a very light gray. That's just what's calling. This is a precision lip from Moda, and that's gonna be my inner corner shade. Yeah, perfect. Okay, all right, let me finish off and then I can come back so we can end this video. All right, my lovelies, I'm back. Makeup is done. I went ahead and used the Haus Labs mascara and a tiny bit of the new Benefit Bounce Bad Gal mascara. I think that's what it's called. But here is the finished eye look with the Don't Be Jelly palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. Came out so pretty. Definitely feel like going in to a lighter matte tone for the inner corner was the way to go. Main star of the show was Don't Be Jelly, but the Longing palette from Blend Bunny saved the day with the inner corner shade. Two super amazing eyeshadow formulas from two amazing indie brands. In no way, shape, or form is this video to bash the new launches. I'm just trying to be a tiny bit better at using what I got. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the eye look. I hope you enjoyed this video. And hopefully I encourage you all to pick up something that you already have in your makeup collection instead of buying that new makeup product that you probably don't need. Yeah, okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea, all the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. If you own any of the palettes that I used today, let me know down below. Do you love them? Are they okay? Do you not gravitate towards these color stories too often? For me, honestly, it just depends on the mood. And then also let me know if you went ahead and purchased any of the new eyeshadow palette launches. Even high-end brands like Victoria Beckham and Chanel, that new spring collection. Like even high-end brands came out with some eyeshadow palettes. So yeah. With that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And also don't forget to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all on my next video. Bye.